back everyone for some more of my Saarbrücken career mode for FIFA 21. And this will be the penultimate episode of Season 3. As you can see, we are going to be hosting the first leg here up against Premier League outfit Wolverhampton Wanderers. Excuse me, let me try that again. Against Premier League outfit Wolverhampton Wanderers. That time without running out of breath. But you see, Mbolo is now tied with Waldschmidt and David, which happens to play for the two teams that we just eliminated in the round of 16 and the quarterfinals. Waldschmidt we eliminated in the quarterfinals, and Jonathan David we eliminated in the round of 16. But before we continue on, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys are doing well. And just to show you what happened off camera between this episode and the last one. So we ended up earning a 2-2 draw against Eintracht Frankfurt on the road. We did end up beating Borussia Dortmund 3-1 in the cup, which, by the way, we are going to be up against Schalke in the final. We'll be up against the Riviera Derby opponents. And we also got and traveled to Bielefeld and got a 2-0 win there, which I am going to show you guys the table here before we start this, before we sim this game against Wolves. If the game will let me. But yeah, as you can see, we have a 5-point lead now over Bayer Leverkusen. We do play them in the final game of the season, so depending what happens in the league, that final game could be crucial as to who gets the final Champions League spot. Hertha a point ahead of us, and Dortmund only 3 ahead of us. Bayern look like they're going to be... as a matter of fact, Bayern have all but won the league. They're 9 points ahead of with 3 games remaining, with twice as many goals as what Dortmund has. Well, twice as good of a goal differential as what Dortmund have. So Bayern will be the champions. And relegation is pretty much between Düsseldorf, Mainz, Bielefeld, and Augsburg. So, some exciting races going on here in the Bundesliga. But first and foremost, we are going to sim with our first team here against Wolves. Okay, let's see what kind of result we get here against the Midlands club from England. Okay, they got Petkovic up front, Jota, Traore on the wings. They brought in Paul Pogba alongside Yuri Tielemans. Wow. Back 5 consisting of Johnny, Elvedi, Todd, Dunk, and Doherty. That's... all 3 of those center backs are brand new, with Rui Patricio in goal. Okay, let's see what we have here. They do get an away goal, unfortunately, courtesy of Petkovic, though Brun Larsen does get an equalized 18 minutes from time. Roma with the 2-1 edge over Sociedad. Kind of rooting for Sociedad there. I kind of don't want to play Roma. But we're going to go ahead. This is going to be risky, but I think I'm going to sim this game against Leipzig. And I'm going to sim that with my first team. So we got bigger games coming up. Although, I don't think I ever put Lorazabal back on the bench. There we go. Gonzalez is now up to an 84. Correa stuck at an 84. Let me look at Correa's. I want to look at Correa's development plan, and I also want to look at Gonzalez's before we sim this game against Leipzig. Correa seems like he's taking his good old time to get to 85. Oh, by the way, I should mention that Santelides, the transfer offer we got in for him in the last episode, he did end up getting sold. So, I don't remember what team he got sold to, but I kind of want to... Let's do that. I was gonna say I did want to make him 5-star, but you can see Centilitas has been sold to Sivasspor. I couldn't think of what the name of the team was. But like I just said, I am gonna be taking a little bit of a risk here by playing with by simming this match. But we do have a 5-goal. Worst case scenario, we lose, Leverkusen win. Which, by the way, they end up drawing and losing their last 2 games. But should they win and we lose, we still have a 2-goal lead, a 2-point lead over them. But okay, they're playing a 4-2-2-2 formation. We're gonna go ahead and quick sim this. This will go a long way to determine who gets a Champions League spot. I don't know why it's shown aggregate, but we do get the 2-0 win. Gonzalez with a brace. Hertha drew, so I think we just no. We are now. I think did we leapfrog them? How many points were they ahead of us? I think they were only 1 point ahead of us. Let me look at the table real quick. Manager of the Month award, cool. But yeah, I want to see. Of course, Roma has a 2-1 advantage over Sociedad. Wolves level with us, though they do have the away goal, the away goal advantage. Okay, let's see. 72-62. We are now in second position, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially clinched a Champions League spot. We're not going to win the title, but we have at least clinched a Champions League spot. We are now actually ahead of Borussia Dortmund. As Dortmund is level with us and Hertha is 2 points behind us. But with 2 games remaining, 6 points to play for, Leverkusen must have lost their last game. But yeah, we are officially Champions League bound, so... But yeah, exciting times. So this final game at the Bay Arena against Leverkusen really is not going to matter much. Though, although I do think I am going to play. I might play that game. I don't know. There's really no reason for me to, but I think I am. And of course, I'll play the DFB Pokal final, and that will be the end of the episode. And then the season finale will be hopefully the Europa League. If we don't reach a Europa League final, it will be a roundup of Season 3 at the very least. But clear skies, the Molyneux. They brought in Golovin instead of Pogba. That is the only change they've made. And I'm going to keep kits as is. Clear skies, Molyneux, like I just said. We are playing... Jakob Larsen is now at an 89, which is nice to see. He's floating around with a 90 rating. You see Nicolas Gonzalez getting a brace against Leipzig that helped us clinch a Champions League spot, so that makes me look upon him even more, look at him in a more favorable light, because his brace against Leipzig secured us Champions League football next season. So we could really sim the last 2 Bundesliga games and nothing happened. But I mean, it would be cool to finish second, but the priority was finishing in a Champions League spot. So I'm willing to throw away the final 2 Bundesliga games, because we got bigger fish to fry here in the Europa League, should we reach the final. And of course there is the DFB Pokal final that needs to be played yet as well, but... Those are probably my favorite Wolves kits that they've had. Those ones and the ones they had on FIFA 19 are my two favorite Wolves kits. Of course, I already did a career mode with Wolves on FIFA 21 on my Switch. I did where I got rid of everybody that was Portuguese or Spanish. There we go. Wynalda was just waiting for that one. And at the time the cross was made, he was not onside, so perfectly legit goal. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I did sign Yuri Tielemans on that career mode. I need to look back. It's been a while since I did that particular career mode, but yeah. I did Wolves on FIFA 21 on the Switch, and I did a career mode where, like I said, I got rid of everybody that was either Portuguese or Spanish, and I just did a career mode based on getting players from everywhere else, because if I have to live with you guys, this all Iberian Peninsula transfer window that Wolves have is I know I said this beginning of last year that it was ultimately going to be their undoing, and right now they are flirting around with relegation, so. And I am going to say, should Wolves get relegated, which I do like Wolves a bit, that is going to be sad if they go down. But should they go down, I am going to blame it on their transfer policy. I really do. Because they could have gotten much better players, but are settling for just Portuguese players. If you didn't know any better, you'd swear AA9 Skills owned the team. I don't know what Wynalda was doing there. Getting a rebound. I don't know who made that volley, but they almost got that in the back of the net. Gakpo looking like he's securing a spot in the Europa League final for us. And we do keep the clean sheet. Wynalda and Todd gets a yellow for them, but it ends up not mattering. And we are up against Roma, sadly, in the Europa League final. Kind of wanted to play Socia there. But yeah, I'm going to throw. I mean, it really doesn't matter where we finish in the Bundesliga as long as we finish in top 4, which we have. Lewandowski got Player of the Month. Does Bayern Munich win another title? As neither ourselves nor Dortmund can catch them. And Bayern drew their last game. But yeah, I think I'm going to go. I know I said I was going to play the Leverkusen game, but I don't think I'm playing the... I don't know, though. I don't know. It just depends on what happens here. I am going to be simming this with my second leg, though, so I'm probably going to drop points. We get a 3-3 draw. That's pretty respectable, considering Mönchengladbach is a pretty good team, although they were playing with 10 men. Wolf, Lopez, and Ferreira with goals. Leverkusen lost to Dortmund, so we, in Hertha, I don't know what the story is with Hertha, but we are still in second place, so there's a chance we could finish as runners up. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play this match here against... Oops. I'm going to play the match against Leverkusen, and I'm going to play the match against Schalke. And of course, the final episode of Season 3 will be the next episode, where we'll be playing against Roma FC, and we are going to be doing our end-of-season roundup, so... But yeah, things looked extremely shaky at the beginning of the season. We were as low as 8th, or I think it was 8th. I don't think we were any lower than 8th, but I know at one point we were 8th on the table, close to the halfway point of the season. In Champions League football, it looked like that would be out of the question. But But you can see Leverkusen is officially mathematically out of Champions League contention. Even if they win this and Hertha lose, Hertha is still going to be a point ahead of them. So Leverkusen will be settling for Europa League football next season, whereas we are Champions League bound. And the only reason why I'm playing this game is so I can hopefully finish as in a runners-up position. Though ultimately it kind of doesn't matter, but... Okay, we're gonna put those kits on them. Yeah, Daniel Mullen playing up front ahead of... Excuse me, I think that's James Rodriguez. Leon Bailey, Bellarami out wide with Fred alongside Aranguiz in midfield, or Aranguiz, however I should say that. Angelino, Hinteregger, Kabak, and Babu make up the back line with Udechi in goal. I kind of don't want hazy skies. I kind of want clear skies. I don't think lineup's changed. Yeah, the lineup is still the same. Now, if I were to go back out here and re-go into this, then it would change lineup, but... Here we go. The season finale, a chance for us to finish in the runners-up spot. You see Robin Conk as a featured player here. But yeah, as far as our starting lineup here, as we're going to be playing with our starting lineup here in the season finale, I am not making any changes to the starting lineup. I'm keeping everybody as they are. Now, as far as our backup team, I'm happy with our backup team. Though, I do think, even though he's had a good couple episodes, I do think I'm going to move on Christian Ferreira, get somebody slightly higher rated, around the same rating as Maxime Lopez. And I do think I am going to replace Durham at left back because he's been kind of quiet every time I've played with him. He really has not done a whole lot for me. You can see Leon Bailey is second on goal-scoring chart, at one ahead of Darwin Nunez, but 6 behind Lewandowski. So unless he scores 7 goals here, he's not going to count. He's not going to catch Leva. Hopefully, he doesn't score 7 goals against us. Hopefully, we can get the job done here and secure second spot in the Bundesliga. Oh! Nice block by Yeboah. Let's see you open up the scoring. Yes, you do. How many goals do you have on the season? I'm kind of curious. That's his 9th. Hey, if Leverkusen's just going to keep on giving me the ball, I'm just going to keep scoring. Yeah, Leverkusen was with ourselves and Hertha for the longest time in the Champions League race, but they've really fallen off. They just weren't able to keep up the run that they had going on, and that allowed ourselves and Hertha to get a little bit of a cushion. So it looks like we're on our way to finishing as runners-up of the Bundesliga here in our first season in the top flight. First top flight season since the early 90s. Oh, come on. Why am I not... Guys! Nice run nice run made by Ratchich. Can we sweat this? As Chani Sports makes it 3-0. As we are going to jump to the result here. They do get to go back through Malin, but we have officially clinched the runners-up spot in the Bundesliga despite Dortmund beating Dusseldorf. Okay, let me do this now, that way it'll give me one less thing to do in the next episode. So, Bundesliga looks like this. We finished as runners-up, 1 point ahead of Dortmund, 3 points ahead of 4th place Hertha. Leverkusen and Hoffenheim are going to have to settle for Europa League football. Bayern finished 10 points ahead of us. And relegation, it looks like Dusseldorf and Augsburg are going down, with Bielefeld playing the 3rd place team in the Bundesliga 2. And let's take a look at, well, we know Lewandowski got the most goals in the Bundesliga, but let's see. Nunez with 16, Pamecano with 12, Gonzalez with 11, and Bolo with 10. Larrazabal with 9. Lewandowski also got the most assists. He's tied with Zinchenko. Nunez had the most assists for us, Wolf with 8, and Bolo with 6. Ferreira Larrazabal also with 6, Durm with 5. Neuer with the most clean sheets with 18, Radu with 9, and Lunin with 6, with a combined 15. And a leading goal scorer in the DFB Pokal, 3 players tied with 3, Porat, Langford, and Cunha. None of those players still in the competition. But we are going to go ahead and sim forward here. Playing with our second team here against Schalke. Hope we won't get any injuries here to our starting lineup. Which I should probably put a whole bunch of nonsense players on my bench. That way nobody gets hurt. I think I'm going to do that here real quick before we go into this match. Because last thing I want is for any of my starting lineup to get injured. It's another thing that one of my backup players get injured, but I do not want any of my backups getting injured. I don't have a backup goalkeeper. That sucks. Lunin shouldn't have to come on for any reason. We don't have any. All we have really are left. All we really have are attacking players, so... And Korea now is up to an 85, so... I'm really hoping nobody gets hurt. I really hope nobody gets hurt. I don't know why that fear has come over me all of a sudden, but I really hope we don't get hurt. Clear skies at the Olympia Stadium, that's where Hertha play. You got McKennie playing as a center mid, Herod playing alongside him, Rebic playing behind Aspas and Vieira, Mascarell, the captain, playing as a CDM, Mendel, Van Housden, Buyalab, and Perez make up the back line with Kalar in goal for them. So, a rather weird lineup here for Schalke. But we're going to go ahead and play this. This will be the final game we play in this episode. See Darwin Nunez, a featured player here. But yeah, that Leipzig game at the beginning of the episode was huge for us. It was absolutely huge. Because of us winning that game and Leverkusen falling off the deep end, we didn't have to worry about the final 2 games, really. Our main objective was to qualify for a Champions League spot, which we did that. And not only did we clinch a Champions League spot, but we finished as Bundesliga runners-up, which is awesome. Hopefully next season we'll be challenging for the title. Yeah, I'm hoping next year we challenge. There should be no reason why we can't. I mean, Herod is a player to watch. Suffered a career-threatening injury in real life. Hopefully his career will rebound. It's never good seeing young talents like him getting such a serious injury. Hopefully he'll be like what Florian Wirtz is doing over in Leverkusen. He had a 9-month injury. I think it was a torn ACL. And he is back and he's playing some quality football right now for Leverkusen. As we cannot get the ball off of Schalke for whatever forsaken reason. Palmacal getting the ball finally. And nobody wanted the ball there. It's only his third goal of the DFB Pokal. Scoring 12 goals in the Bundesliga, a rather good Bundesliga. Why does nobody want the ball? Okay, playing on. This is irritating now. Nobody wants the ball in this game. Okay, Nunez with a yellow card. That's not ideal. Because I can't get the ball off of anybody. Okay, who's... Okay, Nunez with the only card so far. So I need to be real careful with him. What... Why does it seem like my guys have zero pace? There's a ball making a good run, unlike Nunez. And I'm just going to go ahead and jump to the result. I don't even care they come back and win this. Which they don't. We do end up with a clean sheet. And more importantly, we add a back-to-back DFB Pokal title to our name. But the good thing is, should Nunez get too many yellow cards, that's not going to affect Europe. But anyway, next time I see you guys, we are going to be playing in the Europa League final. But look at that, all 85s except for Gonzalez, who is knocking on the door for that. Which, let me look at his development plan here real quick. I think I already did look at his development plan, but just to make sure. I don't think he's growing anymore this season. He's already grown by 3. Okay, 51. I'll put it on Dynamo, that way we can get into 5-star, 5-star. 51 weeks on OK form. I'll take that. But yeah, not only will we do the Europa League final, but we'll also do our Season 3 wrap-up as well in the next episode, which will be the Season 3 finale. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.